Today I am standing alongside my friend, Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto, to make what is a historic announcement. The governments of Australia and Indonesia have just substantively concluded negotiations on a new bilateral treaty on our common security. Australia's relationship with Indonesia is based on friendship, trust, mutual respect, and a shared commitment to peace and stability in our region. This treaty is a recognition from both our nations that the best way to secure that peace and stability is by acting together. It signals a new era in the Australia-Indonesia relationship. The treaty is predominantly based on the landmark security agreement signed by the Keating and Suharto governments 30 years ago. It will build on the 2006 Lombok Treaty that, among other things, reaffirmed Indonesia's territorial integrity and sovereignty. It also builds on the Defence Cooperation Agreement that we signed together last year. This treaty will commit Australia and Indonesia to consult at a leader and ministerial level on a regular basis on matters of security, to identify and undertake mutually beneficial security activities, and if either or both countries' security is threatened, to consult and consider what measures may be taken, either individually or jointly, to deal with those threats. This is a watershed moment in the Australia-Indonesia relationship. This treaty represents a major extension of our existing security and defence cooperation. It shows the relationship is as strong as it has ever been. And that's a great thing for our region and for the people of both Australia and Indonesia. I hope to travel to Indonesia in January next year at the President's invitation to formally sign the new treaty after it has gone through our domestic processes. I'll now hand to the President for his remarks.
Thank you. Honourable Anthony Albanese, Prime Minister of Australia, Ministers, high-ranking officials, senior officers of the Australian Defence Forces, Australian Navy, Captain of the HMAS Canberra, distinguished members of the media, I would like to once again thank the government of Australia, the Prime Minister of Australia and his government for receiving me. This is my first state visit to Australia, although I've been here many times. And I'm pleased to have been received by the Governor General this morning. We had very good discussions, and we, I think, concluded an important agreement, an important treaty between Australia and Indonesia, committing ourselves to close cooperation in the defense and security field, and essentially reaffirming our determination to enhance our friendship and to, as partners, as close neighbors, our determination to maintain the best of relationship in order to enhance and guarantee the security of both our countries. I think essentially that is the purpose. I mentioned many times that we cannot choose our neighbors, especially especially countries like us. It is our destiny to be direct neighbors. So let us face our destiny with the best of intentions. I believe in the good neighbor policy. Good neighbors are essential. Good neighbors will help each other in times of difficulties. And in the Indonesian culture, we have a saying, when we face an emergency, it is our neighbor that will help us. Maybe our relatives will remain far away, but our neighbors are the closest, and only good neighbors will help each other. I think that concludes my remarks. I better not speak too much. As politicians, we tend to speak a lot in front of the media. But once again, Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, thank you very much for receiving me in such a grand manner. I think your intelligence is very good. You know that I like bagpipes, so I'm received by bagpipe, and thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Can I thank the Chief of Navy and the Captain of the HMAS Canberra and all of the naval personnel who've welcomed us here and helped to organise this visit today. Thank you.
Thank you.